Kermit Somerville. He'll be 101 years old in May. Kermit, do you remember, what's your first memory you remember?
Well, about them chickens.
The chickens?
Taking the fingers.
Poking at your fingers?
Yeah, I did.
What were things like back when you were young?
Tough.
Tough?
Tough.
Yeah. What do you remember about your childhood?
Well,
I'm not sure.
I had to
We're not really his.
hit your head,
He's kind of like our grandpa. My sister-in-law is
pick berries, and
yeah, he's
all that stuff.
Yeah.
up to the mountains with us.
What was things like back then? Mostly dirt roads, and
Yeah, all in the dirt
how'd you get around?
with a buggy.
Horses?
Yeah.
When you went to school, what was your school like?
It was all right. I went to, the first teacher I had was a woman named Addie Cooper. Then the next year, I had a man named No Chutz. Well, that school, I didn't like it. His name was McGraw. So I switched over to Providence School. And then my teacher then, the next year, was Delbert Doherty. And then the next year was Ray Palmer. And then the next year was, let's see. Oh, I can't think of it right now.
Was it a one-room school?
Yeah. It's a big school. Big one-room school.
Yeah.
Probably.
What was your favorite classes you had?
All but arithmetic.
You didn't like arithmetic?
No,
Yeah. Did you get into much trouble when you was in school?
not too much.
No. Yeah. What was it like? What was your conditions like at home?
Good.
Yeah. You said you had 145 acres?
Yeah.
Did you spend much time in the city when you was a kid?
No, not too much.
No. Did you have any favorite pets growing up?
And pets.
Yeah.
No.
No? You never had no dogs or cats?
Yeah, we had them, but didn't have any favorite.
Yeah. What'd your dad do for work? Just farming?
Stepfather.
Yeah. Do you remember your first car you saw?
Yeah. A farmer there. Well, a Model T Ford. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you got any favorite memories as a kid you want to share?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any favorite memories as a kid that you want to share?
No, then chickens are picking fingers.
Oh, just the chickens. Yeah, you remember the chickens pretty good, pecking at your fingers.
Yeah.
Did you go on very many vacations or anything as a kid?
No.
No. What was the holidays like growing up?
Well, the 4th of July. That's about it.
Yeah. Did they have fireworks back then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you starting your military career, how old was you when you was drafted?
22.
And where'd you go? As soon as they drafted you, what was the process? Where'd you go to for training?
Well, I learned to Ripley. Then they sent us to Huntington. And we went from there down to Fort Thomas, Kentucky. There and so long, and then I went to Illinois, Camp Grant, Illinois. Took my basic training.
What was that like?
Tough. Yeah.
Do you have any memories from your training that really stand out in your mind?
Hmm?
Do you have any memories from your training that really stand out in your mind? Did anything happen while you was doing your training that you remember more than others?
I was taking my basic training.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the needle.
You got the measles?
Yeah.
How'd they treat that?
Hmm?
How'd they treat that?
Well, they put me in isolation till we got home.
Was you able to write home a lot while you was in training?
Yeah, but I didn't.
No?
No.
How long did training last?
Training
How long did it last?
month.
Then what happened?
Well, they shipped you out to different outfits.
Did you get to pick where you got to go?
No.
Did you pick what you was gonna do? So you were a medic, right?
Yeah.
Did that take special training?
Yeah.
How long did that last?
No, about a month.
Yeah. Where was your first job at as a medic?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbus, South Carolina. How long was you there?
Oh. Let's see. Maybe 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. Was going back, that was after the war started, right? The war was already started by that time.
Oh, yeah.
Where were you at when Pearl Harbor was attacked?
Well, it was on Sunday, and I was going to church out at East Ridge. Never heard of that. Yeah.
So they didn't have TV back then, right?
No,
So you heard it on the radio?
I didn't hear it on the radio.
Did someone told you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, you said you was in South Africa. Is it North Africa?
Yeah.
You-
And it,
What was North? Tell me a little bit about North Africa.
well, it rained there in the wintertime, then it's dry in the summertime.
Were the people pretty friendly to you?
Yeah. The neighborhood good. Yeah.
What was the country like in North Africa? Was it a poor country, or was it about like what you was used to at home, or?
No, it's a poor country. Yeah.
How long were you in North Africa?
A year.
What was your job in North Africa?
Worked in the hospital.
Was it a hospital like we'd know today, or was it the hospitals that were set up as tents?
Tents.
Tent hospitals? What'd you do there?
Worked and took care of the patients. We brought them in.
Yeah. Do you have any memories that you want to share from then that really stick out in your mind, or any good memories from that time while you was in North Africa?
Yeah, they told us when we went in there that we'd be at least 200 miles behind the lines. Oh, we wasn't. I saw 3 airplanes, and German airplanes, shot down the other night. They dropped the flares. They'd hang up there maybe about 10 minutes or 15 burning. You could see read the newspaper after night at 12 o'clock. Yeah, that same thing, I'm shot down.
Was that a pretty scary place to be in North Africa? Was North Africa a pretty scary place to be?
Yeah,
After North Africa, where'd you go to?
Italy.
Italy. What was Italy like?
Well, Italy, about like West Virginia. Yeah,
Was people pretty nice to you?
yeah.
What was some of your jobs in Italy?
Working in the hospital.
Were they tent hospitals? Regular buildings?
Yeah, big ones. Big hospitals.
What was the most common treatments that you did in the hospital? What was the most common thing you saw that coming in from the lines?
Head injuries. Yeah.
Head injuries? Most people that came into the hospital, were they able to survive?
No. Some of them, most of them didn't. Word had head injuries. Word had head injuries.
Do you have any good memories from Italy?
Let's see, yeah.
You talked about hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, there in North Africa, I don't know why I done it, but there was a little town across the bay. To go the road was 12 miles. And I hitchhiked over there and back. Them were German soldiers driving them trucks, picked me up. Yeah.
Was it a scary place? Was Italy a scary place to be during World War II?
Well, all the places were. Yeah.
Do you have anything that really sticks out in your mind while you were there?
Italy. Let's see. I went to that Power of Pisa. You heard tell of that Power of Pisa?
Oh yeah, the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
You got to see it. Did you have a lot of time you could go out and do sightseeing?
Yeah, I did, but then,
Did you write home when you was in Italy?
yeah.
Were you able to come back any while you had been in to visit?
I was overseas. No.
Did you have a lot of friends over there?
Yeah.
What was the weather like in Italy?
I think it was just about like the weather in West Virginia.
your best and your worst memories of your whole military experience. What do you remember that you really liked about being in the military?
I liked.
Didn't like none of it. Your whole military career, do you have one memory that really sticks out? That
Yeah. Seeing them airplanes being shot down tonight.
how close was you to all that stuff?
There's a harbor there and we were right by it. Yeah, we was right in it.
Did you see any of the fighting up close?
Yeah. Down there in the harbor, them ships was shooting at them airplanes. Just a wall of fire. Yeah.
Did you have to go down there to it any?
Yes. We just got there. Yeah.
Have you seen anybody that you were in the military with after you came back? Did you keep in contact with anybody?
Mm-hmm.
After the military and you came home, where was your first job at?
Well, I worked for the farmers there for a year, and then I went and got a job at the shovel plant.
What was it like coming back from the war when you got back to the United States? Did you have a big welcoming party?
No.
Going back to before the war, do you remember the first date you ever went on?
Yeah.
Where was it at? Tell me a little bit about your first romance.
Was it Natalie?
Well, her name was Edith Brown. Yeah. We wasn't much of a romance.
Do you remember your first kiss?
No.
You remember who it was with?
Hmm?
Do you remember who your first love was?
Yeah. Her name was Edith Brown.
Yeah. At that time in your life, before the war, what'd you do for fun?
Oh, played ball. Different things.
Yeah. How old was you when you met your wife?
Hmm?
How old was you when you met your wife?
No, about 20.
That was before the war?
Yeah.
Did you have any memories with her before you went off to war that stand out in your mind? What's the first president you remember?
No, let's see. Calvin George. Yeah. I had an aunt who was in the hospital, and I went to see her, and she was out of her head. A fellow come in there, and she introduced me to Calvin Coolidge. Yeah.
It's pretty neat. What was your first car?
Hmm?
What was the first car you had?
Plymouth. Yeah, Plymouth. Coupe.
Plymouth Coupe, what year?
Oh, about a 1940, 40, I think.
That's what you should ask me. What? Looking back through the great 100 years you've spent, what's some of your fondest memories?
Well, it's saying them are airplanes are being shot down. That's one of them.
Yeah. If you could go back and relive any time during your life, where would you put yourself?
I don't know. Heard that bill. I don't know.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the military, right?
No, but
Yeah. If you could change anything that if you could do things over again, is there any things that you would do different, or would you just like the way everything went?
no, I'd change it. I don't know what to do, but I'd change it.
Yeah. From now compared to years a long time ago, is there anything that's really changed a lot as far as conditions or how people treat each other? Do you see much difference from the way things are now than they used to be?
Yeah, I see a lot of difference. I
Yeah.
don't treat them as good as they did then.
Yeah.
Back then.
People,
Uh,
if they like went to yeah.
Do you got anything you want to add? You got any stories that you want to tell me about anything that's happened to you over the years?
Yes, no.
Yeah. Well, I know one.
Yeah.
You had frog legs the other day.
Yeah.
Yuck.
If you could give some advice to your grandkids that are young, do you have any advice that would help them out throughout their life that you'd like to share with them?
Tell them to not stay up all night and watch television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've accomplished everything you ever thought you would accomplish and then some?
Yeah. I didn't figure I'd live to be 100. But my grandma Somerville, she lived to be 101 or 2. And had sugar diabetes.
Hmm. You got anything you want to add to this? I'm about done. No? You,
Well, then I wish I'd get out of here, but I ain't going to. No, I usually get out of here.
do you enjoy company coming to see you now?
Yeah. I got a man and his wife comes and see me every Monday. Every Monday they come saying unless something happens they can't. Yeah. We used to go up in Pleasant County to do that. Well, whatever it is we have, up for the hit. But we quit going to, I ain't able to do anymore. I can't go any place anymore. And the other well, it ain't a machine in a way, but it lifts me out of bed and puts me in bed. You know, they don't even have to touch me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's some of your favorite foods you eat?
Ice cream. Yeah.
What kind of ice cream?
Almost any color. Yeah. Sometimes they don't have, we have to eat chocolate or strawberry. I don't, that's all right.
Then you quit chewing?
Hmm?
You quit chewing.
Yeah.
How many years did you chew?
Well, I'd say 8 years.
Mm.
It's a long time. But I still want that tobacco. Yeah.
Hmm.
They just said that was going to make me sick. Throwing up, you know.
What was your job at the shovel plant?
Inspector. Yeah.
Did you like that job?
Yeah. Inspecting thousands of animals.
So are you getting tired?
Yeah.
Before I shut this off, is there anything you want to add to it?
Yeah, you wish I could get out of here, but I won't. No, I won't get out of here.
– 101 years old in May.
Yeah. You see that there picture over there where I don't know what it was, the Marines or what, give me.
I'll take this over and look at it.
Marines, I think.
I'll take this over because it's easier to. This is your Army picture?
Yeah.
Was it the Army you was in?
Mm-hmm. But in the medical branch.
And it looks like Kermit likes popcorn.
Yeah. And ice cream.
Popcorn and ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it, Merle. Or Kermit.